Hello. Damn, that is a sick ass transition. Holy shit. That's I like that transition. Think we can keep that on. How you doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're all had a good weekend. I am currently watching lightning go off in the out in the distance. It's so apologies for the delay. Um Thought I was gonna get caught in a pretty nasty storm, but think just got the edge of it. It's like it was raining pretty hard. Actually, the rain's actually let up now. But I can still see some of the lightning going off in the distance. So I think managed to avoid getting caught in the brunt of it. So we're in the clear. This main reason why it was a delay because I didn't want to risk something happening right in the middle of the stream. Uh, but yeah, we're good now. We are good. We are ready to go into some classic horror goodness in a pretty good way to really celebrate the spooky season, the Halloween season, because I have been itching to play this on stream for a long fucking while. It's like during the summer, I was doing some tests with the hardware. It's like this is a legitimate Wii console. This is a legitimate Wii console. This is a cursor. This is my cursor. Like this is not a mouse. This is the actual Wiimote. I've been itching. I've been getting this set up. This is an actual Wii hardware. Like you can tell by the interface and the lower resolution. Like I think I'm using an HDMI converter. And it's converting to 720p, I think, at the very least. But yeah, this is original hardware. This is off the original hardware, which the remote I had to go through. I had to clean a lot of shit, like make sure fresh batteries are in there to get this to work. I have an actual Wavebird wireless GameCube controller in my hand right now. Again, this is all this is not emulation. This is all original hardware. This is all original hardware. That's why I've been trying to get this together. Because I didn't want to emulate this. I wanted to do this right. I wanted to do this proper. And yeah, it's finally here. We're doing this. We're going in. It's time for some motherfucking Eternal Darkness. And hopefully everything will work. Biggest hurdle I had to figure out was the memory card, because I think one of the slots is not reading the card properly. So I had to transfer the save data over to a different card to make sure it was getting read. So hopefully we'll be able to at least save our game. Stop.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Love it, love it, love it every single fucking time. Ah, man, this is just so fucking... I've missed this. I have missed this. It's like, look at that fucking 4x3 format box. Oh, man.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Silicon Knights. Back when they had a very reputable studio before everything kind of, fell apart. I forget what the exact details were. It wasn't great. I know that much. It was not great. It's like, look at this. This is a fucking GameCube title. And it still looks good. It still looks like low resolution aside, it still looks great. Hey there, Sugar. How you doing? Thank you for swinging by. Apologies again for the late start. How are you doing this evening? Ooh, juicy. Let me know if I need to turn the game audio up by any chance, because I want to make sure this is heard. It's like, look at all this. This was my shit. This was my jam. Probably the game I played the most during the GameCube era. Like, it's between this, Smash Brothers Melee, and Resident Evil. It's between those 3 games. Oh, and RE4. Gotta include RE4, of course. Doing okay? Hanging out? How are you? Staying dry! It's still raining outside right now. But watching the lightning go off in the distance is still pretty cool. There we go. Eternal Darkness. Welcome to Eternal Darkness. Sanity's Requiem. Oh, man. Like, holy shit. It's still picking up my save data, so fuck yeah. We are in. Let's go and check in some options real quick. That's a cool shot right there. Let's see. Subtitles on, white screen. Don't really have a rumble pack on this, but it's fine. How's the volume? Yeah, it's right there. Stereo surround. That's good. That'll be ideal since I'm wearing headphones. See if it'll save. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let me know if I need to bump the audio up for the like the console game capture. Cause like there's a lot of voice acting in this game. There's a lot of voice acting, there's a great musical score, and there's just a lot of stuff in this game I want to make sure that is all available to hear. And it's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, if I'm sounding like anxious about this, it's probably because I am, because I want people to watch this. I want people to experience this. I've just been so excited for this, like, all weekend. And we're finally here. And it's just like, fuck. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's see. Press 8 to continue. Alright. Yeah, yep, it's still retaining my save data. So, the thing is, those colors, like, is the thing. I did a Twitter poll earlier today. Nothing crazy, just, throw something out there. Might pertain to what we're doing tonight, might not, who knows. I just asked everyone, yo, what color? Red, blue, or green? So, and that poll ended about an hour ago, and the winner of that poll was green. So, for those who are not familiar with this game, how adorable. I'm just really excited for this. So, for anyone not familiar with this game, there are 3 different branches based on which deity you choose at the beginning of the game. I will provide more details once we get to that critical juncture. For now, would you like to carry this information over to your new game? Yes.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead.
Dun-dun-dun.
This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless.
That's such a
Their
good line.
time once again near.
It's like, imagine having this
Whether by
kind of
fate
fucking
or
book.
misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter,
A death in the family.
for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Also partially distracted because partner is playing Lost Judgment. Audio sounds fine, by the way. Thank you. I haven't had a chance to play any of the Judgment games. Also, here we go. It's gonna throw us right into the thick of things. It's like, oh, zombies in my bed. No, thank you. We are not doing undead sexy times here. This is not the place for undead sexy times. Oh, look at that guy. Look at this one. Just fucking swinging his arms around without a head.
Remember me, Alex?
Just a simple nightmare. And the clock is 3:33 in the morning. Make note of that. Just keep that mental note of that. Very good. I'd say give it a try. I should one of these days. I already got a number of long-running games on my backlog as it is. Like, if I can get caught up on things, then I may give it a go.
Sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Yep. Flying all the way to Seattle from, I guess from Seattle, Washington to Rhode Island? Can't be a fun flight.
Ah, Miss Roivas, I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way.
Mm-hmm.
But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
So,
I'm afraid there's
gore
not
warning
much to
for
see.
anyone with weak constitutions. Gonna start with that right off the bat. Yeah.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental
Just
records or
casually
something? What's wrong
sipping
with
his
you?
coffee.
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
You better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
Determination.
I wish I had some.
2 weeks. 2 weeks later. So 2 weeks have transpired since the death of her grandfather to this point. Okay. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here. So here we go. We now have free reign to explore most of this place. Oh, hey, I have a punch. I have a punch. So let's see. Do I have Okay, yeah, here we go. We got a pause menu right here. This is our item inventory screen right here. Use. This function allows the manipulation of inventory items within the current room. Equip allows the current character to ready a weapon. Check allows the examination of objects within the inventory. Left or right allows switching back and forth between sections within the interface. So we have our map here of our current location. We have, well, this is stuff that unlocks throughout the course of the game, but we have cutscene viewer and autopsy, which we will get to later, and settings. Also, save screen right here. We can save at any point. We can save at any time during the game. I think as long as we're not in a combat situation. Like, as long as we're not in combat, we can save anytime we want. Yes. Save and continue. We'll keep it on the first one. There we go. Examine. Cool little shot there. Detail. The last weak rays of sunlight fight the shroud of darkness. It lends an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in this house, with nothing but the spirits of old for company. So, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of really good descriptors for your environment. The call of the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family secrets it hides. Alex will not leave till she has learned what happened to her grandfather. Like, there's so much good dialogue. There's so much good dialogue here. So we're gonna try and explore, take a good look at some of this stuff here. Just kind of get a really good feel for what is in this mansion. Yeah, it's including these creepy portraits. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There's something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. I believe this is why I don't know why I punched the door there. Oh yeah, this is the kitchen, dining room area, and a weird door thing. A wooden plaque fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. We'll come back to that later. Oop, fireplace just went off. Nice cozy little fireplace. Yeah. Yeah, see? Nice little couple of cupboards there. Rather simple setup here. And then, can we get in this room? Or, it is open, okay. Okay, this is the parlor. A grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell into disuse. Yeah, there's a lot to look at here. There's a lot to explore. It's like, look at all this. This is a very fancy fucking place. Okay, some smaller portraits here. And then, curious painting here. This illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Again, something we'll come back to later. For now, let's go ahead and keep looking around this place. See, there's something here. There's a clock. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yes! Alex picks up the dust clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. Da 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 da. So there's definitely incentive to like examine, to take a look around your environment, because you never know what you may find. Let's see, I have a run, right? Alright, there's my run. So characters do have a limited amount of stamina that they can use to run. You can cover a good amount of distance, but your character will tire out eventually. Oh yeah, this motherfucker. We're gonna be seeing that more of him later. Let's see. Yeah, let's look up here real quick. Oh, door's locked. Never mind. We can't go up there yet. Another portrait there. Is this open? Nope, that one's also locked. Okay. So we have limited direction on where we can go right now, but it's fine. The place will open up as we progress. This is a cool little place. It's an observatory. Something to do with that. Alright. And then, let me get a look. Here we go. That particular thing right there, it's a curious little decoration. Might be relevant. Who knows? A brass-framed mirror is set into the wall. The mirror's direction can be adjusted by means of two crankshafts set below it. A curious device. Is it related to the telescope in some way? Should Alex adjust the mirror? We can, but unfortunately, we're missing another component to really be able to make the adjustments as we need. Let's see. Nothing else to look at here for now, though. So once we find the object we need to mess with that, we'll come back here. Now this is interesting. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. So, the Roivas family in this game has a very tumultuous history, to put it one way. There's definitely some history with this family that we will explore. These books contain the history of the Roivas family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds, and writs. The Roivas family is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivas were shunned by the other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivas were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivas rebuilt their lives. It was like we were playing Little Hope a few weeks back, and again, subject of the witch trials. It's a popular subject because it was just that much of a fucked up time period. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural, the writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch. Everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It is all here, a reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? Oh yeah, he was into some shit. Desk here. Gives you a good look at what he's been working on. And a curious painting here. Let's see. One sec. Here we go. A slight draft can be felt issuing from beneath the bookshelf, almost as though a vent or empty spaces behind it. Curious. Curious. But then we have this clock here. The only thing we have left to examine. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use left and right to adjust the clock hands. Should Alex adjust the clock hands? Yes. So, remember how I mentioned to take note of the time 3:33? It's a very specific time. Right there. Looky. What do we have here? Grandpa was into some shit. Yeah. Imagine stumbling into a room like this. like, holy hell, there's just so much in here. Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. And then there's this one right here. A diabolic drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail. The precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convolutions of spines and ribs entwine into a mesmerizing sight. And look at this. A Schweid! An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantel. Another token of eclectic junk. Is it really, though? Let's just pick up this ancient weapon. And we can equip it, too. Yeah. Ha! 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 So another thing here is, like, doing combos like... Yeah, doing attack combos like that also tires your character out. So, but I believe you do it like this. If you attack like this, you don't have to worry about running out of stamina as quickly, since you're making more directed strikes. More information on that later. A painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. And then over here, some knickknacks. This looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure, with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes closed in deep meditation. And then a couple portraits over here. Ooh, what's this? An aged page set inside a glass frame hangs on the wall. An insane scribbling covers the page, incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tome, it could be deciphered. And one more. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture, indeed. So just about everything in this room pertains to something that we will experience during the course of the story. And then there's this thing right here. Then there's this. The main attraction. A large, leather-bound, antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? Fuck yeah, story time! Ooh. Yeah, that's a hell of a thing. Immediately goes back to reading it.
Nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish.
Hell of an opener there.
That once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality.
The chosen
to
one.
See those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh.
Ancient Persia, 26 BC.
I was once a fool.
Starting all the way back here.
Where is Quies Candamest? Where is Conservondine?
Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics.
I love
Our
that subtle
enemies did not have a
transition.
chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
It's like that subtle transition between the language shift is a really good touch. Like, it starts with the native language and then it shifts to English. Yeah, just to kind of let you know, it's like, yo, they're definitely speaking the language of their time period, but we're gonna change it to English for the convenience of the viewer. Also, when you start hearing voices in your head of mysterious nature, like urging you to come to a specific spot, you might want to question where that source is coming from. But as we are quickly learning, good old Pius Augustus is not a smart man. Okay, bye. Right into the thick of it. And let's just take a moment to kind of take in the ambience here. Like, listen to this. It's like it's so subtle, but sets the tone perfectly. What's this? The dais on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. Strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. So, let's look around, shall we? What do we have? We just have our good old Gladius. So, do we have... Okay, so not everything's available to us yet, but it's okay. This is essentially the tutorial. That'll help us get an understanding of how this goes. A ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath, yet Pius's courageous resolve does not buckle. Should Pius climb down the ladder? Fuck yeah. For the Emperor! Ooh. Hello, that's a corpse. Yep, that's a corpse. That's also a corpse. And a cube. And the corpse is up. Corpse is standing. Pius is just like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, he's coming right over. Sup, bitch? You want to tangle? Huh? Okay, so here's the cool thing about this game's combat system. It has directional targeting. So you can lock on to an enemy, and then you can target a specific part of their anatomy. So if I want to go at the head, take the head off. Just take that head clean off. So this game is unique in that headshots do not necessarily guarantee kills on enemies, like for these zombies in particular.
Penis!
Oh, Pingus! Hello, Halber. How you doing? Thank you for swinging by. How you doing this evening? What was I saying? Oh, right, targeting. Lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought because of Pingus. All right, so what I was saying is, you can target for these monsters in particular, you can target specific parts of their body. So you can take their head off, and it'll cause them to lose complete sight of their surroundings. They're still alive, but they're largely taken out of the equation, and they'll just start flailing wildly. But you can also target an arm. Just take that clean off to further incapacitate them. And then, let's see. Then we can take off the last arm. Oh, I need to get a little closer. Yeah! There we go. And then, finish him! There we go. So, it's a very cool, like, it's different from previous, oh shit, hello. Yeah, it's a little more active compared to previous survival horror games, where you can just tactically dispose of enemies as they come over. This game needs a remaster. It just needs a re-release in general. Like, this game has been stuck on the GameCube for the longest while. Like, just any kind of re-release. Yeah, just upgrade the graphics a bit. Yeah, pretty much. Just, like, upscale it to 1080p at the very least. Port it onto a modern platform. And fucking go. Problem is, like, I don't know if Silicon Knights is even a thing anymore. And I don't even know if Nintendo has any of the original development material on their end. So, like, the game is just stuck on the GameCube. It's hard to... I don't even know if they can even bring it back. Here's this curious little trinket right here. A strange granite block lies on the floor. He picked up a granite block. It's in limbo. Because I remember there was an effort to try and make essentially kind of a spiritual successor in a sense. Or like Eternal Darkness 2. But I think that fell through pretty hard. Something happened where, ow, how dare. Oh, there we go. Well, perfect time for this to come up then. This health meter represents life energy. Every time a character takes damage, the level will get lower. When it reaches 0, the character will die. Alright, so that's our health. And go ahead and chew off. And we can target the torso still, but generally trying to target some of the limbs is the best way to keep an enemy off your back, especially when there's groups. Another strange granite block. Let's see. Yeah. I believe we gotta go this direction. Whoop. Oh, hello. How are you? How are you? Okay, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Sir, ma'ams. Not non-binary genders. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, see, here we go. It's like taking off their heads. Generally, taking off their heads allows me to dispatch them one at a time without getting swarmed. So there's definitely a tactical approach to the combat that's not normally present in other survival horror games. And then we have our combo swing as well when we just want to try and fuck shit up. There we go. Okay, get you out first. I always feel like trying to just go like bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. Like, that's such a good fucking line. Like, I've never seen the actual show. I never seen that anime itself. But when that line just came out and was first made known, I was like, fuck you, that's an amazing fucking line. I love that. Also, we have a third granite block. Ooh. Someone's calling out to us. Ooh, that's a good detail right there. It's like when the torches like pop, the character actually looks over to it. Because their attention is drawn to like, oh shit, noise, and then it's just the torch. Let's see. Yeah, this is the direction we need to go in. Bars block the door. The bars across the door block Pius' exit from the room. So we need to go this way first. More zombies. Ah. This is where the blocks come into play. Look, there's one more left right in the middle of the area. That's a lot of zombies. That is a lot of zombies. Let's see if we can just grab this. 4th granite block. Here we go. Got Halloween candy? Sweet. I need to see if I can get some Halloween candy. Halloween candy is fucking awesome. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to shove these blocks into their holes according to their respective color. So that's 1. That's blue. Let's see. Red. We got green right here. And finally, we got purple. Shove it in the hole. Just slide it in that hole. That'll open that. And let's go ahead and just kind of take these dudes out. You know, put them out of their misery. Just put them out of their misery. Yeah. It's like they're just fucking, just standing there flailing wildly. Okay, yeah, some of them are dying off already. There we go. Alright. Let's just move on. Ooh. Oh yeah, this statue. Pius, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Pressing R will enable Pius to select which target to attack. Releasing R slightly and then pressing it again will cycle between multiple targets. Pius can attack specific body parts while locked onto an enemy by moving the stick and pressing A. Use forward to attack the head and left or right to attack the arms. So this is a clever way of showing you showing the proper details of the directional targeting. And because this is part of, I'm not sure if he's even aware of what he's doing, but he's just like, okay, what's going on here? I guess I have to do this in order to get up and progress. No fear, no thoughts, head empty. So, arm, head, and body. It's a really cool way of showing you how to target the specific body parts. Oh, hello. Man, you guys really just all over the place. Let's see. A button attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. A bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Should Pius push the button? Yes! Push the button. Ooh. Curious and curiouser. You're a bully. Hey. They're trying to gang up on me, alright? I am not looking to be part of a zombie gangbang. Alright? I gotta defend myself, alright? I gotta defend myself here. They're wimpy mummies. Yeah, but they're wimpy mummies, but hey, you ever get slapped by a mummy? It's not fun. It's not pleasant. It's like getting slapped by a thick piece of beef jerky. Level 1 adventurers can take them out. I mean, well, yeah, Pius is kind of Pius is a centurion. He's a commander in the army, but it's like he's not sure what he's dealing with, you know? He's not gonna care one way or another. It's like if something's attacking him, he's gonna take them out. You know? He's a simple man. He's a simple soldier. Alright. First you twitching your ads. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is usually what I get take ad block off for. I'll wait a few seconds. I can take them out and I got Marshmallow Fist. See, it's like I have Ghost Fists. I can probably still take them out. Like, I don't have a whole lot of strength in these, but I could probably slap, give them a good, I don't know, incorporeal slap, I think. So, again, this is where the Twitter poll comes into play. I put the poll up listing 3 specific colors: red, blue, and green. And I was just like, choose one. Choose your favorite, you know? Choose your favorite. The winner of that poll, well, let's go ahead and look at these first, because these icons, these little statues right here, are associated with different deities. Generally the big bads of the game. Feel like I voted on that poll. Don't remember what I picked though. It's all good. Like, the fact that if you participate in that poll, then it's still greatly appreciated. Because otherwise I'd be standing here for like 5 minutes trying to make a decision. But let's go ahead and take a look at each of these statues first. First, a strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. That's one. And then, shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. No. Pretty sure it was red or blue. There was one vote for red, and the remaining votes were for green. No one voted for blue, which actually surprised me. There was a poll. Yes, I posted a poll on my Twitter earlier today, asking for people to vote for one of 3 colors. And this was the one that ended up winning the poll. The green one. So you voted red for your favorite color? Ah, that explains it. Would have voted for blue? Man, you should have voted in that poll then, because otherwise blue wouldn't have been so embarrassed. It's like, no one voted for blue, which is really surprising. But this is the one that won the poll. So this is the one that we shall grab. An effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. Pies should claim this artifact. Now, common sense would dictate no touchy. Once again, Pius is a simple man. Yeah, no one knows how to use Twitter. Damn, Pius, someone's looking fabulous!
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xel'lotath, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
And there we go. Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. So the thing about those 3 artifacts in particular, they don't necessarily affect the story a whole lot. What they do affect is the kind of enemies that you will encounter throughout the game, as they have differing qualities and traits based on which artifact you choose. So we're going to be facing a lot of green stuff. why he's getting an overlay so hard. It's tricky. Like, it's very tricky. There's actually a lot of people, there are a number of people, if you look around on Twitter, there's a number of people that put out, free to use overlays. So there's a lot of people that'll put them theirs out for like free. It's like, hey, check out this overlay that I did. Check out this interface I made. I tend to retweet those just in case anyone needs them. So, like, feel free to keep an eye out for those. Any of those I retweet. Let's see. Don't want free to use, want custom. Yeah, that's fair. Like, getting the custom one is definitely trickier. You have to find someone that is able to... that is taking commissions, first off. Let's see. Let's actually take a look at this Tome of Eternal Darkness. This is the Tome of Eternal Darkness, where experience, spells, and enchanted items can be stored for future use. It has been made from fragments of human skin and bone, and endowed with magical powers. So yeah, some sick-ass fucking eldritch shit. Oh, now that we have a tome, we can get this. This page that we could not read before. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Yes, we shall take that. The Binding of the Corpse God. We found our first chapter. Let's go ahead and read this chapter. Oh, I don't know if that's audible, but picking this up, you can hear the voices of the souls that inhabit the tome. BS, it's the Necronomicon. It's close! It's close to one! It is very close to one! Also, hey, Abaddon, how are you doing? Thank you for swinging by. How are you doing this evening? Appears to be a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. It is entitled The Binding of the Corpse God. Use this item to read the chapter. Should Alex read it? Yeah, I think we should read it. Let's get comfy. Let's get your blankets, get your hot chocolate, snuggle in, and let's read some nightmare fuel.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Frazer's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
1150 AD, Cambodia. If I'm not talking a whole lot during the cutscenes, it's because I really want the dialogue to be shown, because there's some really good fucking voice acting.
Done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee.
Pargon.
No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
You doing good? That's good. Glad to see you doing well.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused.
What are you summoning in this game? I haven't summoned anything yet.
I only wish something
I haven't summoned anything yet.
fantastic and of higher
That's
purpose would
later.
happen to me.
Nani? That's not good. Doors firmly closed, sealing the temple. Perhaps there's another exit somewhere inside. Let's go ahead and save our game real quick. Yes. We'll keep it on this first slot. Just make sure that we know what to use. So, we're playing a new character immediately. And we have a short sword. Short sword with a wooden grip, light and durable. A small curve running from the handle makes it better for hacking rather than stabbing. So yeah. So our character here, I forget what her name is, but she is very light on her feet, very fast movement speed. Unfortunately, her health is dog shit. She cannot take too many hits. But hence why she has such a fast movement speed and some really good fucking stamina. But yeah, each character that we come across has different characteristics. Yeah, she is a very squishy lady, but she can also get some weapons that'll help with that later on. A statue of a goddess, delicately sculpted from sandstone. It casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace about its neck. Should Elia, that's her name. I couldn't remember her name for some reason. Should Elia take the necklace from the statue? Sure. Just steal ancient art. Just steal ancient jewelry. No biggie. To quote the Get Good crowd, just don't get hit. Yeah, essentially. Essentially. Necklace can be used to heal Elia. Make sure that Elia does not move when the spell is being cast. Hey, there we go. We got a heal. And it's got 10 charges. So plenty to work with. Outfit is kind of cool. Yeah, it's like a dancer's outfit of sorts. Do you know how to beat this without stealing from tombs? I plead the fifth on that. Like, I had to pilfer a few things just to be able to make this mausoleum habitable, you know? What's all you British going around stealing from tombs? What? How dare you say that? How dare you accuse me of such things? Pip pip cheerio, come on, put them up, put up your dukes, Queensberry rules. Oh yeah, I did kind of fucking fuse those sentences together. Oh god, I did kind of fuse those sentences together, didn't I? Jesus. Wow, okay. Wow, shows how well I can read. Fuck. Also this looks like this is a party room right here. Clearly he's Canadian. Engraved on the floor is a striking design featuring the sun sinking below the edge of the world. Yeah, don't mind me. I swear I can read. I swear I know how to read somewhat effectively. The design on the wall appears to depict a time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. I think we come back to this room a little bit later. You silly child! Just triggered all the traps. Just clumsily trigger all the traps. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say if there was a alternate direction we could go in, but nah, knowing how to read doesn't make you good at it, sadly. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Oh, shit. Ow, fuck. Yeah, I usually kind of dread this temple because these traps just get kind of obnoxious. Let's see. Got these alcoves. Yeah, kind of try and avoid setting off stuff as much as I can. Well. When located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of the sanity meter and the character to pulse green. Beware, sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. Here is the main draw of the game. The sanity system. You have a sanity meter. Each character has their own sanity meter at varying sizes. The lower that sanity meter gets, the more weird shit that happens. And this game is notorious for some very, very clever sanity effects. Sanity loss, never had that anyway. Oh, man. So, you see right here? Oh, shit. Yep, there it is, right there. Sanity meter represents, the meter represents character's sanity. Every time he or she meets a monster, his or her sanity will get lower. The lower the sanity meter gets, the more the character will hallucinate. So, Elia also has a very small sanity meter. She has not been exposed to a whole lot of weird stuff. So, she's gonna go crazy real fast. Now, here is the part where, well, let's see what this monster is first. I believe this looks like a blue monster. Whoop. So let's see here. Let's see if we can disable you. Perform a finishing move on the creature, recovers sanity. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, uh-oh. Okay. 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 That was a blue adversary. Bronze necklace sits atop an ancient clay urn. Bronze necklace. So, while we're on that subject, think you'll like Zonky Zero. Game has food allergies. Really? That is an interesting mechanic. See if we can just walk out of this room and re-enter to maximize insanity. Unfortunately, no, because, well, now's actually a perfect time to go over enemy types based on color. So, I mentioned earlier that the artifact that we choose at the beginning of the game during Pius's route affects the enemies that we will encounter. Enemies come in 3 color types: red, blue, and green. The zombie variants are the ones that have the most stark differences in terms of traits and capabilities. Red zombies are tougher, they take more of a beating, and they are able to, I believe they also regenerate eventually. They eventually regenerate any limbs that are missing, including their heads. So they're very physically tough. Blue zombies are not as tough physically, but when they're prone to death, I believe if you don't remove their heads when they're close to death, they will start to quote-unquote sing a song that, and after a few seconds pass, they will self-destruct in a magical blast. So, they are very particularly dangerous and hard to get finishing blows on. How dare you classify enemies by the color of their corporeal container? No, don't ban me! Don't cancel me! Don't cancel me! Anyway, so that's blue zombies. Green zombies, probably the weakest physically, but they drain the most sanity upon first contact, and any limbs that are chopped off get replaced by phantom limbs. So those phantom limbs can still damage you, so they can't really get disarmed in any way, because they'll still have phantom limbs. Oh, hey, it's raining again. Okay, just making sure there wasn't any lightning going on. So I think the lightning's passed at this point. Sounds like it's just rain right now. But yeah, those are the zombies. Those are the main colored zombies, and then we have the basic bitch zombies that we encountered right at the beginning. The neutral ones. They're basically just zombies. They don't really have anything special about them. You can just kill them however you want. Design on the wall appears to depict a time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. Y, A, and X to light or extinguish the candles. So I think what we need to do is just extinguish this one. And there we go. Can't wait till it rains here. Yeah, it's like, it was weird because over the weekend we had 90-degree weather in this area. Then all of a sudden, like late afternoon, it started climbing up today really fucking fast. And it just eventually just started raining out of nowhere. Like fucking wild. Yeah, I gotta open this door. Open slightly, but not enough to go over it. Blue sounds less than fun. Green sounds like the scary ones. Yeah, it's like, in terms of, like, threat, blue are probably the most annoying to deal with because of the self-destruct thing. Green are dangerous from a sanity standpoint because they will drain your meter a lot quicker. So I think we need to go back to this room. Back. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we need to go back over here. Because we need to get this other... Ah, fuck. Well, here we go. Well, yep. Oh, they can hit each other. Neat. Ha! Okay. Alright. Oh, this one's still up. Okay. So, here's the thing that I usually like to do. I like doing low sanity runs. Because it adds a little bit of an extra challenge to the game. And seeing some of the different sanity effects are really enjoyable. So, what I'm going to do to make this a lot more interesting is I am going to intentionally keep my sanity as low as possible so that we can experience the myriad of sanity effects that occur in the game. It's really fun, and there's a lot of them. There's probably some I've yet to experience. There's just that many. Yeah, annoying but not that dangerous. Green ones are like, heard you have a full sanity meter. I dislike that! Pretty much, yeah, that's the green ones in a nutshell. And the blue ones just take a lot more effort to take... Red ones just take a lot more effort to take down, so they're generally not as threatening if you know how to pace yourself and just, like, create space. But yeah, for the most part, I'm going to try and keep the sanity as low as possible. Because that shit's fun. Let's see. So, oh, do I need to... What do I need to do next? Oh, okay, it already despawned. Yeah, red ones are they're just tanky. They're just very tanky, for the most part. Responding with... Oh, right, okay, I think I know what I need to do. I need to put this necklace on the statue in the first room. That's what I need to do. Right here. Like, I don't know if we're gonna encounter any red zombies in this particular path, but we'll see. I think usually you encounter at least one zombie of a specific type per run. And then the majority of the ones you encounter are of a specific alignment. You hear that? You hear the chimes? Oh, and there's blood. Oh, there's blood on the screen. Blood on the walls. Yeah, bleeding walls. Totally normal. Just totally normal. Nothing to see here. Just bleeding walls. Just bleeding walls. It begins. Oh, this is gonna get great. This is gonna be great. Whoa. Oh, step on that. Yeah, don't worry about the blood. Don't worry about the blood. Don't worry about the ringing bells either. Don't worry about that. Whoop. Oh, stepped on that. Ah, here's a red one. Perfect. Yeah, this is... Let's see if we can kind of... Alright, let's just set... There we go. I was able to chop its head off. And, oh yeah, it's still... It's still moving around. If anything, it's even more aggressive now. Because of the lack of head. Everything is fine. Oh yeah, you see? See? Regenerates its head eventually after a time. And yeah, it actually got even more aggressive without the head. So... we want to try and disable its arms instead. There we go. And then we can just try and hit with combo swings. Try and finish it off. Oh yeah, regenerated its arm back. Yeah, you see how many hits it's taking to put this thing down? They're not easy. They take some effort. There we go. I hear the song of my people, not the bells. Interesting. Okay. This one we need to extinguish completely, I believe. There we go. Ah, and that opened the other one up too. Sweet. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm going in the right direction. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be meeting up right in this room here. Okay, yeah, just making sure I'm going down the right corridor. Fuck. Ah, shit. Darts. Okay. Hit. Very carefully. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's look around just a little bit more first. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, just want to make sure. Okay, I think we're good. Because there's this right here. A small pedestal covered with decorative etchings stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be the focal point of this display. Should Elia take the blowgun? Yeah, sure, why not? We need a ranged weapon. We could use a ranged weapon. Whoop! Whee! Hey, she landed on her feet.
A secret passage in the temple.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, we got some green zombies now. Okay. Yeah, and all we have is a blowgun. Ah, fuck. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, not great. This is a basic bitch blowgun. Ancient weapon. The blowgun propels a poison dart at an enemy, causing death within several seconds. Yeah, not great. It's not great. Deals damage over time, but it's not a whole lot else. There we go. And we can't use finishing blows with it as well, can we? I don't know. Well, not really our objective anyway. We want to keep the sanity low. But yeah. Fragments of the Shadow's short sword lie upon the floor. Oh yeah, we can pick it up. Yummy, 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 yummy. Oh yeah, and you see how the camera is tilted as well? Kind of shows that perception is being incredibly skewed right now. Incredibly altered. The guard is grateful for Elia saving his life. In return, he offers to repair Elia's broken weapon as a gesture of thanks. Do you want to repair Elia's short sword? Yes. The item has been repaired. Don't ask what kind of magic he's using. Just don't ask. Resumes his duty, seemingly no worse for wear for his recent brush with death. We can probably keep the bowgun on. Yeah, it's like, don't worry, just casual chanting. Nothing too crazy. Still good on health, though. We're still good on health. Oh, yeah. Gotta step on that one. Wait for it. Yeah. Shit. Okay, that was the... Okay.
I didn't.
Just... Yeah, that happens, too. When your character is low on sanity, they'll sometimes just ramble incoherently. Because just from sheer shock of everything that's transpiring. Also, this is an interesting room. Oh, jeez.
This can't be happening.
Oh, I think something happened there that I wasn't... I think she... Actually... Oh, did it look like she was growing, actually? It looked like she was growing. Like, it looked like she was actually growing in size. Yeah, so any of the special, like, scenario sanity effects like that, they'll just reset you back to the previous room once the effect transpires. Also, here's this thing. This mural depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people by denouncing one of their fertility gods. Yeah, here we go. We can get a very good look at this. Yeah. Hell of a depiction. Like, very good detail there. Alright, I believe... Yeah, I believe we just keep going. But we do have a ranged weapon, so that's gonna help out significantly. Like, it's not much, but hey. It's safer than going in close quarters. Ah, darts. Darts. Ow. Ow. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah. Let's go ahead and heal real quick. Alright. I cannot slip through that, so I gotta go through here. Just going, okay. Doing good. You're doing... Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, gotta be very careful with this. Up. Gamer. Fucking gamer moves. Then just try and avoid setting off any more traps, and we are golden. Shaking. Oh, I'm shrinking. I am shrinking.
No, this isn't really happening.
But you see what I mean? Ooh, okay, yeah. Hello. Oh, don't mind me. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt whatever it was you guys had going. So, this is cool because the zombies of differing alignments actively attack each other. Like, that red zombie is actually attacking the green ones as well. Oh, yeah. And because he's so much tougher, that one's actually able to come out on top. There we go. Finish that one off. Also, we are really low on sanity right now. This is another mural. So tiny, like such a baby. She returned to baby. This mural depicts one of the ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. Oh yeah. This is really cool to see. Like, the environments in this game are just so fucking good. Let's see. Alright, just gotta making sure I'm going in the right direction. Oh! Oh, I didn't control that. She just fired a shot on her own. She just fired that shot on her own volition. Jesus, because she saw something. She thought she saw an enemy. And it's like, I'm gonna shoot at it. But there's actually something else in this room. Also, there's a lot of shaking. Hello. Hello, friend. What's up?
Don't go near it.
Mantarok feeds.
You are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok.
All the camera shaking is murder me on me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Have fallen.
I'm sorry.
You will surely
It was just for those couple of rooms, so I think it's passed by for now.
a slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
Doesn't even ask how she got in here in the first place. Just like, oh, well, nope. Well, she just got zapped.
Are one of the chosen many, flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts, the essence of a corpse god. To some, it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
Just shove it into her. So I don't think they ever really... Okay, yeah, here's pretty bad. Yeah, here the camera shaking is pretty bad. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, we still have this, though. Metal staff is held by the arms of the statue. Yeah, I did not think to take the yeah, if you have like motion sickness, like feel free to look away from the stream. We'll be out of here in a minute, though. We'll be out of here in a minute, so it's not gonna last. We're not gonna be in here for too much longer. But we do have a metal staff. Large piece of metal looks to be a lever of some kind. But yeah, say hello to Mantarok, the dead god, or dying god. Fucking bizarre-ass eldritch thing. Look around. Yeah, it's like, look at this thing. This thing is fucking huge. And gross. And has way too many eyes. And way too many mouths. And way too many other things. You know, typical eldritch being, insanely hard to describe. Statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years. So he's pretty much just like, just trapped here for all time. Because Pius essentially decided, yo, I want to poke it. I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I don't think it would be pleasant to poke. I don't think Mantarok would be pleasant to poke. He probably wouldn't appreciate it either. Like, if he could speak in the language that is discernible to the human psyche, he'd probably go like, "Can you not?" A door of formidable size seals the vault. A stylized design resembling the creature that dwells within the room is carved into the stone. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? So I think what we need to do with this lever, there's a spot where we need to shove this hole in at. Not sure, where is it? Oh, okay. Oh, she's getting tired. Getting a little tired. Gotta take a minute. Okay. Already dead, can't die again. I mean, fair argument. Let me see. Do I use this here, or can I use that now? Okay. There's a spot that I need to shove this lever into. But where? Let's see. Where do I shove this rod in? Where do I shove this rod in at? Is it back here? Who knows? Maybe we'd be best buddies. Friends with an eldritch state, friends with a powerful. Okay, yep. Okay, repopulated. Enemies repopulated. Okay. Oh, I think I actually got some of my sanity restored on that. Interesting. Who knew having the heart of an eldritch being can actually heal you? There we go. Alright, that takes care of them. Oh, right, there was something in the previous room, wasn't there? Uh-oh. There is an enemy in here, isn't there? Nope. Hold on. Oh, there's multiple enemies. Hold on. Yep. There we go. Yep, they made the mistake of trying to cross through the blades. So yeah, these traps can definitely, enemies can definitely trigger the traps in here, and they can be hilariously wrecked by them also. Okay, think. Oh boy, off. Oh, all right. Okay, I think this is the room that we need to put something in. Ah, here we go. There it is. Let's clear this out first. Also, our sanity is completely dead. So smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. S-A-R-T. I mean, S-M-A-R-T. There we go. That takes care of all that. I believe this is where I need to use the thingy at. The hole in the device, as though something can be inserted. Perhaps a key or lever. Use. There we go. That opens that up. Alright, now we just need to get back to where we were previously. Leave. What was it? Leave those this direction. So, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm not a fan of this temple, fan of the temple stage, because it's very easy to get turned around in. It is very easy to get turned around in this place. Go. Whoa, whoop, 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 whoop. Just gotta be trying to be very careful. Yeah. Yeah, the traps are the most annoying part. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to avoid setting anything off. Just gotta deal with it. Just gotta respect the traps. Alright, and home free. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here quick so that we can avoid we can get through the screen shake as much as possible. Yeah, apologies again to anyone with motion sickness or anything like that. I'm gonna try and get out of here as quickly as I can. So that way we don't have to worry about it so much. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're at the end. We are exactly where we need to be.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
She dead. Oh, she dead. And yeah, just like that. Just like that. So I don't think they ever really go into detail about who that person was that actually gave her the Heart of Mantarok in the first place. Like, maybe a specter? Maybe, like, maybe a alternate form of Mantarok himself, or guise of Mantarok himself that he takes? A disciple of Mantarok? Something like that? It's never really explained who that was. But the end result is Elia gets the heart shoved right into her being and told to safeguard it. And then she gets murdered by Pius. Just for not really complying with his demands. Yeah. Fair warning, like, slight spoiler alerts. Most of the characters we're playing as get fucking rough. Like, most of the characters we encounter, they're not gonna have happy endings. They're not gonna have happy endings. Just putting this out there right now. Just putting it out there. Also, we have a new thing that lit up. Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Everybody dies! Also, remember this puzzle? Now we get to do it in the modern world. And looky what we have here. With the correct sequence of candles being lit, a hidden panel opens. There's a message tube inside. Pick up message tube. Alright, so now that we have a sanity meter for Alex, and you can see it's taking a bit of a hit. Taking a bit of a hit because she's reading up on some bizarre ass fuckery and spending 2 weeks in a mansion alone trying to investigate your grandfather's murder probably doesn't help matters either. An antique leather-bound message tube, the kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Let's open this. Suspicions of conspiracy. Here we fucking go. Whoop. Sup?
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then. He lies. As do we all. What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces. Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return. As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know. And much you never will. Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane. Or perhaps one, then the other. Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
So, this is generally how far back the planning goes. Like, we're talking millennia back. Like, we started in, like, 1100s Cambodia. We're kind of jumping around between different time periods. This is how long they plan this. It's really cool, because we're actually going to very significant time periods as well. So there's a lot of jumping back and forth. Let's see. Let's go ahead and save the game real quick. Oh, geez, is there a delay going on right now? Hope not. Oh, God, yeah, the audio is getting delayed. Fuck. That's not good. I was worried about that with the, Oh, yeah, the audio is starting to get delayed. Blah. Okay. Let me see if there's anything I can do to... Because I think this is the problem I was running into when... ran into this previously when trying to do, like, older console capture. Because the audio delay eventually gets to a point where it's just not going to be great to deal with. Let me see if there's anything I can do to fix this. Resolute, color space, power rotation, capture audio only. Okay, well, I think if I do, like, capture audio only, custom audio device, because, like, okay, well, let's see, because I'm worried about that it might affect how the cutscenes play out. How bad is it right now? Whoop. Let's see. Okay. I think that actually fixed it. Okay, I think that actually... Okay, I just went into, like, the settings real quick, and I think that actually reset it. So I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good for the time being. Like, I think if I just kind of go in and reset it once in a while. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Like, I think if we just go in and reset it, like, every once in a while, then we should be okay. That's the only thing I'm gonna need to keep in mind. Unless I can find a more, like, permanent solution. That's something that's the kind of problem, that's the thing that's kept me from doing, like, retro game streams for a while, because figuring out that audio delay is a pain in the ass. Especially if you're using, like, older equipment, like the actual hardware. It's like some of the older games I've been playing on more modern platforms simply because it worked better. But this is an actual Wii console connected to a feed through an HDMI converter cable. So there's gonna be some fuckery. There's gonna be some tech fuckery. We got time. Let's see. We should have time for one more chapter. And this is an interesting one if I remember correctly. Suspicions of conspiracy. Let's see. Use this item to read. Yes.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
814 AD, France.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, Carolum magnum Francum. Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank.
Again, the language transition.
They are words for his eyes only. at once.
Sure thing, mysterious person in a black cloak. That doesn't look evil at all. And of course, the first thing he does is just...
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Immediately, like, first thing he does, like, let's see what this message reads. Gets blasted. By what spell exactly? Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out in due time. What's up? After Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber. I believe that's this chamber. Right here. Also, cool choir sounds. Cool-ass church choir sounds. Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked, and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain an audience with Charlemagne. Alright, so we need a key first. Alright. You do. Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect, or perhaps out of fear. Let's see. Yeah, we just have the message scroll. Message scrolls like this were often used to transfer messages securely. This one has a strange diagram on it consisting of a pentagonal shape with strange letters at each corner. When Anthony had opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pledged that he would warn Charlemagne at all costs. So yeah. Oh, looking at his stats real quick, he actually has a fairly standard health bar and a fairly standard sanity meter. So he's pretty well off. He is pretty well off. He is a good boy. He is a good boy. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for wavering in faith. Oh, right, because they had a pretty gruesome murder happen recently. Monk cordially greets Anthony, however, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. Let's see. Can we talk to this monk? Okay. I don't think we can. He's busy. We can get behind the table. It's like, we all gathered here today to talk about, Psalm Andrew 4:20:69, which reads, and I quote, "Redeem these nuts." Alright, so, we can examine this. It's a coffin, fairly simple coffin. Funeral casket made from unfinished wood. It is not properly sealed and could probably be opened. Should Anthony open the casket? Yeah, let's just, you know what? Let's just flip this thing out. Let's just flip the bitch open. It's like, who knows? We might find something inside. It's like, open it up!
Oh my God, what is it? This devil's work. We should get out.
Yeah, that doesn't look like someone that died from falling off a tower.
What we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Okay. Anthony has acquired a Scramasax. Thanks for the sword. And everyone just fucking bails. This Frank and Saxon weapon relies on a hefty blade to deliver deadly cutting and slashing attacks. It does not have a handguard, as it was designed for offensive rather than defensive fighting. So, pretty solid sword. So, this fucking battle screams. Pretty hilarious. Let's see if we can get a closer look at this. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Peering inside the casket, Anthony sees the body of a monk. His raiment is that of his order, stained with blood that has seeped from many grievous wounds. It is a truly disturbing sight. Yeah. That's not body of someone that died from falling. Like full-on chest burster. Let's see, Anthony cannot leave yet. Charlemagne must be warned of the conspiracy against him. So we can't get in there yet. The fact that they're not letting me inside the room with Charlemagne is definitely concerning. Oh. Ooh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Get used to seeing this hallway. We're gonna be coming here often. Elia. Mm-hmm. And then we have one over here. Pius Augustus. The destroyed statue. So, this is where those that are chosen end up getting teleported to pick up their primary tool. Also, can we just point out that first off, the hand holding the book in the first place? And can we also put out the lovely floor decoration here? Like, all these screaming souls of the damned. Like, it adds a nice, like, such a beautiful touch to the room. Just, mwah, beautiful, just lovely sounds. You can fall asleep to this cacophony of madness and horror. Such lovely sounds. And it just gets louder the closer you get to the book. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 room decoration. Should Anthony claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness? Yeah. Pick up some great literature. And immediately, your character gets brought up to speed on what has been transpiring. Makes my own demons shut up for once. Yeah. I just have... Oh. Doing all right there, buddy? You doing all right? Not looking so great. Looking a little sickly. Ooh, look. An urn. Yeah, it's like, what better way to drown out your demons than just fucking listen to a fucking chorus of other upset souls. A faint warm sunlight filters into the room through these windows. Tiny dust motes drift, caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. Also kind of looks big mad. Yeah, he's not having a good time right now. He's not having a good day. Some writing utensils. Ooh. Mysterious gold medallion rests upon the desk. Hey. Circle of Power. So, with this, we have unlocked the ability to use magic. Circles of power describe the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. The spell list is an inventory of all the spell information that has been acquired. It will allow the player to select which spells to cast, examine or assign the convenient quick spell buttons. Selecting this will allow the player to experiment with rune combinations and discover new spells. This section is an inventory of all the components of magical spells you have acquired. With this function, The player can review their current assignment of spells to the quick spell buttons. So this is there's a lot of spells that we can do, that we can learn, and even more that we can discover. Like several different runes, several different tiers. Like, I forget how many spells there are exactly. Well, yeah, there's 3, 6. There's 9 different spells of 4 different tiers, actually. Varying in strength. No shame. This day must have been interesting. Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, hey, Midnight. How you doing? You decided to come out now? You decided to come out now? You okay now? Hello, Midnight. Hello, Kitty. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. The thunder's over now. It actually stopped raining. So, yeah, we're kind of in the clear of it now. We're kind of in the clear. Unfortunately, we don't really have any components to make spells right now, but we will get some in due time. Let's see. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself. Oddly pristine on the dusty shelf, it doesn't quite belong. Let's move that book. Curious. Surely, there's a reason why a church has... Ooh. Yep. Zombo with a rune in it. Yeah, surely there must be a reason why a church has a very hidden behind the scenes corridor. Also, yeah, here's a good thing right here. Yep. Chopped its head off, and it's got the phantom head in its place. So, essentially means that you can't really disable this thing. You can't really incapacitate this thing. You have to fight it normally. And it's tough. It's a tough little cookie. Alright, I gotta finish this one off just so I can get in the rune. Yeah. Also, I love that finisher. Like, he just flings the sword down and just pierces the enemy's body. That's a really cool finisher. Runes are the key element in creating spells. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Yeah. Fortunately, we still don't have enough, but we're gonna get more. Oh shit. Yep, we got another one. All right. But yeah, you see that these things aren't physically the toughest things. They're not physically tough, but they will drain your sanity over time. Oh, he's a... Oh, there we go. That monk's having a rough time of things. But hey, found something. The other 2 zombies are like, no! Billy! How dare you? How dare you? Let's see if we can save this guy. Here we go. Torch! Now, what he actually showed us was a very important trick. That these things are incredibly susceptible to fire. They are very flammable. These mummies in particular are very flammable. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. Yo! Two-handed sword! Fuck yeah! Big ass sword. Ambles around nervously as if half expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. So, big sign that something's not right here. Okay, we gotta collect the pieces of the broken urn. Oh, mix! This function allows the player to combine two more items from the inventory into one. Hold on, there's one more. Here we go. I think that's the last piece? Yeah, that was the last piece. So, let's make these 2/3 of a broken green urn. And there we go. We got all the pieces. Now we just need to find a way to, fix this thing. Also, two-edged sword. A heavy single-handed sword with two cutting edges is commonly known as a bastard sword, or hand-and-a-half sword for the length of the hilt, which can fit in one hand with the other for support. We can equip this. Yeah. Nice! Nice, beefy sword. Big swings, good reach, good damage. Alright. Let's keep the torch on for now for just a little bit of extra light. Oh yeah, we can actually target this guy. We can actually target him. I think if we kill him, it causes a much bigger hit on sanity. Let's leave him up for now. Ooh. Oh look, more flammable enemies. Carved stone tablet. Ah, magical codex. So those are what help us identify specific runes. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. But yeah, we need to collect codexes in order to identify the spells that we are trying to utilize. There we go. Just burn it. Fortunately, it means we can't finish it off, but we're doing a low sanity run anyway. We're trying to do low sanity anyway. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you're looking kind of grody there, buddy. Looking kind of grody. There we go. And you see his posture is kind of weakening as well. Oh yeah. Oh, there's the bells. Yep, sanity is starting to dip. Sanity's starting to dip slightly. Ooh, that slab of etched stone sits on the pedestal. We got magical codex for Ulyaoth. Oh, you're back up. There we go. Those ones also are very flammable because of the bandages they wear. A red urn. And it's filled. Look at that. A disturbing rendition of a monstrous devil is contorted into what appears to be a fountain. What sticky liquid is this draining into the pool, trickling from a scum-encrusted spout? Gross. Let's see. Can we fill this? Oh, shit! Well, okay. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself into fragments as it hits the floor. Well, balls. Oh, hey, but look at that, though. Look at that. We found an Ulyaoth rune. Look at that. So, for the spells, each spell has I mentioned that each spell has at least up to 4 different variations. So, one for Cthulhu, one for Ulyaoth, one for the Xel'lotath, and one for Mantarok. And each specific element has different results. And the way this works is there is kind of a rock paper scissors method in terms of element, which deity beats out which other deity. I think what it is there's the diagram that we saw in the Roivas mansion that has the look has the depiction of the circle, how it looks. And then Mantarok is the neutral deity. Mantarok is in the middle. He's the one that I don't know, but I wouldn't say dominion, but he's the one that is meant to keep the other 3 in check. And unfortunately, since Pius was able to bind Mantarok in the manner that he did, Mantarok is unable to do anything on his end. Or at least, not on his own at the very least. More on that later. So let's see. Going on spells. Okay, that is still unidentified, so we need one more. I believe we need one more codex. Here we go. Let's just open that up. Oh! How are we doing on sanity? Getting pretty low. Getting pretty low there. Oh, walls are bleeding. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the walls bleeding. You know, just standard church behavior. Standard church behavior. Nothing to see here. Oh, hello. Curiouser and curiouser. Another hidden wall. Why would the church require so many secret passages? Wonder why. Another stone tablet. Anterbach Codex. And I believe there was also this right here. Amongst the books of the table rests an ancient scroll of what appears to be paper. Pick up. Enchant item spell scroll. And we got our first spell. We have our first spell. This allows the player to cast spells that have been found or researched. Assign. Selecting this allows players to assign their most used spells to a button. This will enable the casting of spells without having to choose them from the book each time. Definitely going to be making use of that. And check. Through this function, the player can examine the contents of each spell scroll that has been acquired. Yeah. To examine the spell scroll, press A. Torn scroll illustrated with a geometric symbol is accompanied by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp." Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic. Requires Enterbach and Magormer runes. And press A to assign the spell to a button. So, tier 3, Ulioth alignment, and we have 4 spots on the directional pad and 1 extra on Y. Spells can be cast directly from this book section or assigned to one of the 5 quick spell slots. Pressing one of the quick spell buttons illustrated will assign the spell to that button, allowing the casting of spells without retracing these steps. Select button to assign the quick spells to. That stuff. We'll assign it to there for now. This meter represents a character's magical energy. When a spell is cast, the level will get lower. This meter regenerates whenever the character is in motion. So, quite nifty. Anthony, unfortunately, does not have much in terms of magical ability, but the good thing is, magic eventually regenerates. So because it regenerates, we can generally, we never have to worry about running out of magic, which is nice, because that would suck. So, in order to make some of this work, we need to fix these urns. Here we go. One sec. There we go. Sorry. I'm talking a lot. Alright. And one more time for this one. Now we have 3 full urns. Let's see what all is in here. Covered with arcane artifacts and texts, this table reflects the unholy presence within the church, a seething pit of iniquity and evil. Evil! And then there's this curious thing. The bishop passed through this secret door. There has to be a way to get through it. It probably has to do with this right here. Pressure plates. Good old pressure plates. Iron plate in the floor carved with 3 curious circles. Dried splashes have marred its pockmarked and worn surface. A little bit of a hint of what we can put in here. Although the urn appears to sit correctly in place on the pressure plate, it's not appear to be heavy enough to depress it. Yeah, so we need to... Okay, I think we need to actually... Yeah, we need to fill these two up with, you know, fluid. Stuff. We need to fill it with stuff. And things. And stuff. Because they need to be heavy. Alright, so... Fill this up first. Dunking the urn into the foul-smelling fountain, it becomes filled to the brim with rank fluid. It is a lot heavier now and rife with fetor. Fetor? I am actually not familiar with that word. But hey, important thing is we have 2 filled urns. With two urns filled with dank-ass water. The dankest water. Ignore clean walls. Doop. Alright. Shove that there. And then shove that there. Oh! Curious. Let's get that sword out. You know? Just in case, Just in case. Sup, Bishop?
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then.
You're not looking too good, are you?
Efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
You're not looking so hot. Oh yeah, he's attacking. Oh, and he's constantly draining my sanity too, on top of that, because it's the Bishop. The Bishop is trying to kill me. For reasons. Oh, yep, you got reinforcements. Let's see. Whoa, shit. Oh, it's actually draining my sanity. Okay, yeah, now we're at a problem because now it's draining my health instead. Because my sanity is so low, it's draining my health. So I'm gonna need to get some of this back. So, yeah, once you lose enough sanity, it's gonna start draining your health instead. So for this purpose of this fight, I need to kind of keep my sanity up. There we go. Decapitation! There we go. Can we finish? Yeah, let's finish him. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Who's this right here? Totally normal altar to see inside of a church. A shrine to a god that bespeaks of an ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. Totally normal thing to see. Totally normal thing to see in a church. You know? Ooh. Yeah, you're looking a little ragged yourself there, Anthony. Oh, shit, hello. Oh yeah, we should probably put the torch back on now. This is still the best way to kind of take these guys out. By far. Yeah, it's like, you can see how, yeah, that spell that hit him at the beginning of this chapter, it wasn't a pleasant spell. It was not a pleasant spell. It's like, look at this. Like, he's practically a walking corpse right now. Oh, blood dripping from the ceiling. Yeah, someone ought to fix that leak. You know? Someone really ought to fix that leak before, creates a mess. Oh, these fucking things. Okay. These fucking things. Whoop. So, I don't know if I can walk around this. Can I walk around it? Oh, nope, fuck. Well, I tried. So, Trappers. Welcome to Trappers. The Trapper dimension sprawls in every direction. Whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast, and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. So yeah, getting caught by those things sends you here. Like, not exactly the most, like, threatening place. More of an annoyance than anything, really. But sometimes you have to fight your way out. It's kind of more of an inconvenience than anything, really. So what we gotta do is we gotta time this portal in order to get us on the proper platform, which we can technically use this to our advantage and get on, say, like a platform that can help us restore our health, for example, or one that can help restore our magic. So let's see. Oh, gotta move away. Yep. But there we go. So it could actually be kind of beneficial to get trapped in here. Let's see. Here we go. This should heal me up nicely. There we go. And yeah, the other platform on the other side had a zombie on it, so best to try to avoid combat. And then we just get right over here. Like, not the most threatening place. More of an annoyance than anything else. Generally want to try and avoid getting hit by trappers as much as possible. Trappers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. If Anthony can sneak past them, they won't be trouble. So yeah, just gotta be... Oh. Good. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about those sounds, you know? Just normal screams. Normal screams of agony and murder, you know? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, the room's upside down. Oh, the room is upside down. Yeah. Huh. Well then. Yeah. Let's reset that. Oh yeah, he's kind of losing it. Yeah. Someone is having a good time. Oh yeah. Like, hell of a kink session there. Like, hell of a kink session going on in that and over in that room. It's like, damn, they must be into some real wild shit. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You still hanging around here? Half expecting the demonic bishop to return. I was gonna say, if we needed to get another sanity hit, then I could probably kill him. But let's not. Ugh. Oh yeah, he's falling apart. Anthony's falling apart at this point. Oh, you're still up. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Take care of that. Yeah, you see how his walking is a lot more stunted. Like, he's not able, his body is practically falling apart. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, this is the problem. Yep. Welcome to horrors. These guys are not to be fucked with. And I am a little gimped right now. So... Ah, fuck. Okay, yeah, he hits pretty hard. Fuck. Okay. I need to try and see if I can... Fuck. Oh, God, this is not easy. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot how hard this was. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, I might actually die here. Oh, I might actually die here. I might actually die. Oh, God, I might actually die. Oh, and I didn't save. I cannot... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, well. Oh! Oh! I got a freebie! Oh! I got a freebie! Okay, I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna be fucked. 'Cause I hadn't saved in a while. Whew. Oh, yeah, he's got a little lean in his walk. Yeah, he does. Wow, I forgot that happens. Like, shit. Yeah, he's practically a zombie. So, actually, yeah, that actually worked out. Okay, let's actually go ahead and save real quick. Just in case anything else happens. Ooh. I was worried for a moment there. I was worried. Oh! Oh! He just fucking fell. He just fucking fell. Yeah, just die on the spot. Just die on the spot. Oh, and then there was the zombies there that also kind of, like, fucking were terrorists. Oh, hello. Yeah, actually, I don't know if Anthony can actually die in this. Because of the nature of the magic that's enchanted him. Rather not put that to the test. Let's see. Yeah, we need to use this key here. Alright. Charlemagne! I'm coming! Oh. Well.
You are a fool for trying to save him, Anthony. His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Xel'Naga.
Oh, those are fun creatures. Those are fun creatures. Yeah. Yeah. Not great. I've always maintained that Anthony kind of gets it the worst in this game. You know? Like, not only is he unable to save his lord, he also gets hit with a really brutal fucking spell that just causes his body to deteriorate. Until he's, again, practically a walking corpse. Oof. Not fun. Not great. It's an anticlimactic death. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. There's gonna be a number of those. Fair warning. So don't get too attached to some of these characters. Don't get too attached to some of them. That much I'm gonna say. Let's see. I believe for this, quick save real fast. Yes, save and continue. Here we go. Let's see. I think I need to actually go outside, out the room at this point. So I think we need to. Yeah, I think this is where we can. Yes. Hello? Is that the pizza man? Yo, the front door's the other side. You're gonna have to loop around, all right? You're gonna have to loop around, all right? I ordered Domino's about an hour ago. Should have been here like 30 minutes earlier. Look at that hip sway. Look at that hip sway Alex has, like crazy. It's so exaggerated. All right, so let's see. Yep, second floor key. Hello, yes. All right, so at this point, yeah, we need to go upstairs so that we can explore. Jeez, so many people knocking on these doors. Key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there's a way of repairing it. Well, fuck. Was about to say the hip sway. Yeah, she's got such an exaggerated hip sway. It's crazy. Sassy bit. So much sass. Oh, don't worry about the blood. Don't worry about the bleeding walls, though. Don't worry about the bleeding walls. Let's not worry about the bleeding walls. Okay, yeah. Still got the quick spell slot set. So, we do what we learned from Anthony's route. Item has been repaired. So let's try this again, shall we? There we go. Opening that shit up. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Again, don't worry about the bleeding paintings. A serene painting of a luscious mountain valley, delicately rendered in oils. Time has taken its toll on the surface, which is soiled with dirt and scratches. It's still a nice painting, though. Weird, creepy old dude painting. Another cool painting. Bleeding walls are more than normal. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you don't have bleeding walls as part of your house's structure, it's like, what are you doing? It's the thing. That's the big thing these days. Ooh, more cool paintings. Oh, that's right. This cool room. This room is a very particular. Oh shit! Hello. Chapter page has been hastily stashed behind the frame of the painting. Yes, the gift of forever. All right, we're gonna look around a little bit before we read that one. Musty aroma hangs in the air, and the layer of fine dust lies on all surfaces of the room. It seems as if no one has been here for a long time. It's almost like a museum. Let's see. Yeah, it's very, very old-timey. Ooh, revolver ammunition. Another cool painting. Yeah, we'll look in the. We'll look at that page in a little bit. For now, want to try and see if we can. Oh, hello. Le Gasp. The ghosts are trying to tell me something. Too dark in here to do anything. Perhaps the circuit has been broken. Okay. Can't do anything in there for the moment. More cool paintings. More cool paintings. And then there's this right here. The wallpaper in this section of the hallway is oddly marred, as though the wall it sits on is not even the rest of the room. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't really have anything to break this right now. This sword is unfortunately not gonna... Well then. Oh, right, this thing. The stained glass depicts a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even with the faint light of the setting sun. The maiden clasps a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it was magical, and not really there. Glowing field of energy protects the window. Yeah, so that's something we need later. We can't really break that right now. But we will. Again, in time. Like, it's cool to see all this stuff. Like, oh, this is a thing. Oh, this is also a thing. This is also a thing. Oh, I guess I gotta come back here later. Oh. Sup? Speaking of things that are kind of feel like mandatory for most mansions, statues that track your movement. You know? Statues that track your movement and just watch you. Because who doesn't want to be able to walk down the hallway and go, "Sup, bitch?" Alright. Another cool painting there. Some more revolver ammunition. This is a cool little master bedroom right here. Look at this. Alex questions the presence of a lush landscape amidst these other morbid pieces. Could it be a single ray of hope encircled by the encroaching darkness? Could be. Could be. Ooh, hello. One of the drawers in the dresser curiously has no keyhole. In its place is a small triangular design flanked by a magic symbol. Ah, yeah. More stuff that we need spells for. I have no idea what that was. I don't... That's a sound I don't remember. That is a sound I don't remember, actually. I legitimately don't remember that one. Ooh, that was a... a little spicy up in here. More crude paintings. And... bathroom. Yeah, simple bathroom. Let's see. Yo, Alex has found a page from the Journal of Maximilian Roivas. Yo, that could be something. And then there's this. There it is! Every time. Every time. Every time. Even when I see it coming. Every time. Like, for the longest time, that's like the most notorious jump scare. That is the most notorious jump scare in this entire game. Because it'll catch you every fucking time. Every single fucking time. Alright. And it's like, it's just so sudden, too. Okay, I told you before, if you're the Domino's guy, you gotta deliver it to the front door. You know, this is the hallway. I don't know, how are you getting up here? What's up? Alright. So, Journal of Maximilian Roivas, Part 1. This is a page from Maximilian Roivas' journal. It reads, "Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby." Cool story, bro. So, technically we can kind of start this chapter at any point in the mansion. But I like going back into the room because that's kind of like it's the safe spot, you know? It's safe. It's cozy. Nice and cozy with all the Eldritch merchandise. You know, just footsteps, you know? You know? Additional footsteps. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about the footsteps. There's an echo in that. There's an echo, you know? That's what it is. It's an echo. It's just an echo. It's just an echo. But you see what I mean with the fucking sanity effects that start to kick in? It gets wild. It gets wild, and sometimes you even start questioning. It's like, is that real? Is this like real? Is there something there? Or is that just me? Or is that just the game? Alright. This? I wonder. Should we do what? Well, see, if we had started at normal time, I'd be like, yo, let's do one more chapter, but we didn't, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, yeah, probably just go ahead and call it a night, because this is actually a pretty good stopping point. Unless, trying to think. I think it was just me anyways. Probably. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm in the same spot. I get the same motion, whereas like sometimes I hear like additional footsteps, my own footsteps, and I'm like, what is that? Are those my footsteps, or is that someone else's footsteps? Because I get that paranoid. God, are you really debating on whether to do one more chapter, or to hold off for next time? So we did start late. I'm gonna need to get to. You know what? Let's go ahead and just call it a night here, because I don't like the rate I'm kind of going through these chapters. I'm going a little slow because there's a lot of details to kind of take in, to a lot of stuff to talk about, and a lot of things that are worth like mentioning. It's especially if the next chapter is the one I think it is. We're especially gonna need some extra time to go through some extra stuff here. So maybe a good idea to just go ahead and call it here for tonight. Yeah, 2 hours and 22 minutes. I'm saving over the same slot repeatedly. You know what? Let's save one on slot B as well, just in case. You know, just in case. That way, in case if one memory card like bites it, we'll have a backup. Hear shit all the time, especially at night. Oh god, that's the worst time to be hearing shit. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. But yeah, it's like, this has been fucking great so far. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying this as well, because this is still great. This game still holds up incredibly fucking well. And I would just wish it would at least get ported onto a modern platform in some capacity. I really would love for this to get ported to a modern platform, but I don't think that'll ever happen, because the fucking IP is in such a weird state. Yeah, you have a good night as well. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. We're definitely gonna be picking this game up next week. Wednesday is going to be more of the Haunted PS1 demo disc, and Friday is the Monster Camp play session with some friendos. Birthday shenanigans, like both before my birthday and like day after my birthday. It's weird because I have streams on both the day before my birthday and the day after my birthday, so it's like wild. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. All right. Oh, and Midnight is getting my attention as well, so she's wanting out of the room. So yeah, she's wanting out also. All right. Yeah. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and I will catch you next time. Take care of yourselves. Do not pick up Eldritch Artifacts. Do not lay your hands on Eldritch Artifacts. They will fuck you up. They will fuck you right up. Happy almost birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. You have a good night. I'll see you next time.